Hey guys, welcome back to Mopar Monday. I'm Palmer, next to me is
Criss Castle, ducked up cheap everybody. Today we're gonna be talking about if you've ever been on the streets trying to brake or you've heard what somebody else's brakes
squeaking. You know what I'm saying, really loud.
Yeah, I was on the highway the other day and saw a bunch of cars, red lights flashing and everybody's stopping and you're trying to stop too. Fortunately, I've got some good brake pads on my car, but let's look at some of the brakes. Palmer wants to show us some brakes. These are brand new brakes.
Yes.
And why we need to brake, be able to brake. What's so important about that? I've heard some people sometimes turn down getting new brakes when it's been recommended, and I kind of cringe at that because there's so much writing on your brakes. I mean, there's so much writing in your car, your family, your cargo. The other people on the road.
Yes.
It's so important, right?
Very important.
You have to stop.
Yes.
And think about if it's raining, it's even harder for your car to stop.
Yes, it does.
So show me what we have here.
Okay, so what we have here today, we're going to show you our new brake pads. These are the pads for your vehicle.
Those are nice brakes.
Yeah, you can see they're new. They're very thick.
Very heavy. Nice. These are nice brakes.
We're going to show you, the old wear down brake pads that I wouldn't want this on my vehicle.
Right,
but if you got kids, come on, think about your family. Not only your family, but others around you.
What are those?
These are used brake pads. These are worn down
really
brake
thin.
pads. Yes. So they're supposed to, look like this right here, but like you see, you can't really. This is not doing anything.
So somebody let them go this far.
Yes.
Wow.
Sometimes, some
Look at how
they don't
thin
like
that is.
It's not safe.
No, that's not safe at all.
And then what this does is mess up your rotors as well.
Okay, that's what that is.
Yes, because when it gets metal to metal, you start rubbing against metal, that's not good. It's going to start grinding. You don't want that. It's going to cost you more money.
Right.
In the long run. So best bet.
Not just money, could cost a life.
Yeah, it cost your life, your family life, all those around your life.
But these are not, I definitely would like to see, stopping. Oh, look, it's nice.
And if you look closer right here, this is called, on certain vehicles, they don't got what is called a brake rear sensor.
Right.
So this is your sensor right here.
Okay.
So what this is, just like how you see this is wear down is, so when you get closer to the rotor, like for instance, I got a rotor right here. Right. This is how your brakes pads sit on your rotor. So when you get real low, this piece right here will start rubbing against the brake rotor. Okay. So let you know, hey, brake pad is getting low. Oh. You need to replace them before it gets real bad.
Got you.
And then it's going to end up costing you a lot more.
So that's a sensor that's going to light up on your car and make the dash.
So this one doesn't light up. So like I said before, certain vehicles don't come with a brake rear sensor. Okay. Like for this car, for this brake pad, it came out probably big performance brake set on the vehicle. So there's a sensor that sits between, the pad. Okay. So as it get low, that sensor get rubbed down and it triggered a light on your dashboard to let you know, hey, brakes are low.
That's how the light shows up on your dashboard.
So if you ever see that brake light on your dashboard saying replace brake pads or replace brakes, it's because you need to get them done.
All right, so that means it's a no BS.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a no BS light. So if your brake light is showing up on your dash, do not ignore it. You need to get that checked. That is a very serious light.
And then what happened over time as well too, if you drive a lot, especially on the highway, your brake get hot and sometimes the rotor get warmed. Warmed means they create hot spots. So you ever drive in your car, you step on the brakes and you feel the brake pad pulsating like it's jumping on your feet? That's because sometimes your brake pads get warmed, the rotor get warmed, the brake pads, hot and cold, create hot spots. So those hot spots, the rotor is no longer a smooth surface. Right. So it's like you're driving the road and you got little dips. That's basically what created on the rotor.
Well, I get my car serviced all the time, so I'm very lucky. So I'm like a hypochondriac with the car. I get everything fixed all the time. So I like that, because you always need to get it fixed. It's very important. You definitely want to wake up in the mornings and have your vehicle start and take care of you, right? Yes. So I'm all about that.
And you take care of your vehicle will take care of you too.
Right, exactly.
Keep it maintained, get it checked up all the time. Oil change and stuff. It doesn't hurt to just ask, whichever dealership or shop you go to, hey, can you just do an overall multiple inspection? Yeah, East Jeep, come to us. And we do a full multiple inspection on your vehicle to let you know exactly what's going on.
So you can find out.
Yeah, it's not
Complimentary.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the rotor.
Yes.
And this is the brake and
that's the brake pad.
Right. Okay.
So this is what a new brake pad
Right.
looks like. This is what a used wear down brake pad looks like.
That's a huge difference.
Yes, it is. Trust me. And you know, this is non-safe.
There's a lot of love in getting new brakes. There's a lot of love in getting new brakes, I think.
I mean, when it comes to me, my brakes are very important.
Right.
You know, if you drive every day, you know.
And I guess that's why in New York, you know, they always say, like, you know, you see when it rains, there's always like a lot more accidents.
Yeah.
I noticed that when it rains, there's so many more accidents, and I always think it's because there's bad drivers when it rains, but I think it's bad brakes.
It could be as well.
You know,
and
now I'm seeing all this, I'm thinking it's not the bad drivers. I think people may be driving the same. I think it's the brakes are just, they don't have good brakes, and so in the rain, they're not performing as well. This makes so much sense now.
And it doesn't hurt, you know. Like I said, if you have, you know, you don't want to get the rotors changed right away, just keep an eye out that, hey, let me just get the pad checked out, see what's the lifespan on there, so that, you know, I could just do what people call a pad slap.
Right.
On the, you know, new pads in your rotors, you know, to prevent stuff like this to happen.
So how do you determine whether somebody needs new brakes or not? Like, is there a measurement tool that you use?
So we have a measurement tool that it rests along the rotor.
Okay.
And then you rest it between the lap of the pad and the back of the pad.
Okay.
So that will tell you if it's 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters, so on and so forth.
Okay.
And if you're in the red zone, yellow zone, or in the green zone. Green zone is right here. Okay. This is new, so in the green zone. Okay. So yeah. Red zone, we're talking bad.
Right.
You know, you need to change them today.
Right.
You know, don't wait till next month, so next week, that's bad.
Right.
You're gonna end up paying more money in the long run. It's gonna cost you more to just do a simple little, you know, replacement of your brake pads.
So let's just say that somebody's running around with brakes that are like borderline, you know, like not quite red, but like kind of getting there. What are some of the damages that could happen to the vehicle other than just having, you know, bad brakes?
If they're in the borderline of needing brakes, you inform them that, hey, you're in the borderline, which is on yellow, close to red, but just a heads up that you need to just keep a reminder that you need to get them checked out or replaced.
And if they're running around with red brakes, like, could it cause damage to the vehicle in any other way?
You're just gonna cause more damage to your brake rotor. Okay. And then you're gonna cost you a lot more to be replaced. But remember, you gotta replace pads and rotors together.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it just makes sense to get the vehicle checked out, multi-point inspection all around, just to know where you're standing.
Yeah, because that doesn't cost anything.
No, it doesn't.
So get inspected, the multi-point inspection, the checking the brakes is part of that.
Yes.
So, perfect. So, all right, so exactly that. You can save money in advance by getting it checked and finding out, so you'll save money ahead instead of spending a lot more money later.
Yeah, it don't cost anything to just get your vehicle checked out, multi-point inspection. When you pull up, you know, come to us for any services, you do a MPI on your vehicle just to let you know where you stand, you know.
All right, so come and see Palmer and his team at Eastchester Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Log on, you can look at the service coupons at eastjeep.com and schedule your service appointment.